All right, hi. Welcome everyone to Monday morning here, August 31st, the last day of August. We start in September tomorrow. So yeah, a whole new month tomorrow. But today we are closing off August. Nasdaq is currently down 0.41%. Dow's down zero point 0.6, S&P down zero point 0.4. Nasdaq volume is lower a lot. NYC volume is higher. So if we close here, we will have a distribution day on S&P. Yeah, so that's the negative news right now in terms of where the market stands. Partly due to I think the U.S. Iran are at it again. They're striking each other, and so that caused the oil price to jump, and yeah, and that makes the market kind of not doing well right now. So let's just take a quick look at the news here. So yeah, it's U.S. strike Iran again here, and this energy price went up. So today, some of the oil stocks are doing pretty good in general. So we can look at, so for example, there's some ETF here. So let's see, XES here, Energy Service. We can take a look at this one. It's oil and gas equipment services. So it's off the high though. So this, it has come down recently and then recently it bounced back, forming this handle here. But it is off the highs from this morning. So that is the only issue right now is that it couldn't hold the gain so far. And then you have exploration and production here. So that is the one area. The other, like for example, like refineries, ETF is CRAK. That one's similar. It made new high this morning, but it came back down, right? So that's what's happening there. Let's go see the index. Let's go look at Nasdaq first. So Nasdaq, did have a reversal last Friday, and today we kind of coming down, but it's not a breaking kind of move, like where it just tumble, right? It did come back down to you see the 10 and 21 day is not that far behind the pink line, the green line there is a 10-day. So it's okay, right? Like we want to see this hold here, but if we do break below that, I would think a lot of people will start to sell or that they have stops setting up here. And if it breaks that, then you will see a lot of stops being triggered, and that could easily bring it back down to the red line here. So we'll see how the day goes, but that could happen. Of course, we want to see upside reversal. We close strong here and bounce back up and close strong. That'll be a really welcome sign because at least we test the low today. This is S&P. This one actually came below the 10-day today and slide to the pink line 21 day. So this one looks, even a little bit more weaker than Nasdaq, which is kind of interesting because Nasdaq was the weaker one and now it's actually looking slightly better than S&P. So that is also very interesting. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, same here. If we break that pink line 21 day, we can, there'll be a lot of stops trigger, especially near the recent lows here, right? Let's go to Dow Jones. Dow Jones, you see, actually slide down pretty hard below the pink line 21 day and it's heading towards the red line. So this one looks even worse because it's now closing in on the red line, the 50-day support. So yeah. And Russell, which didn't do well last week at all, and today continued to tumble. You see, this is breaking the red line last Friday, and then today we went even further down. So this is what could happen to the other index if they start breaking their short-term moving average as well. So this is not looking good because usually the index you want to see them more in sync. Right now, Russell is definitely going down further, and that could be what's causing this. You can say, hey, maybe Friday, the fact that Kevin Walsh, the Federal Reserve say, hey, we need to fight inflation. Now, the cost of borrowing in the future is going to rise, and the small caps, which has the highest interest rate, usually get hurt the most. And so this is what's happening. And yeah, anyhow, this is not good. Not a good sign for the market in general. But and again, this morning or any sort of gain seems to have evaporate, even in the strongest group like the oil and stuff. So yeah, and then we look at let's go into the sector-wise, the technology. See, this one is still up 0.2% on the chip side, but it's not much of a bounce, right? Now it is holding, at least this morning low is holding, but it's not much of a bounce. It's below all the short-term moving average. And then IGV, which is the software, is the stronger one. And where does this stand? It is holding up pretty good. Like it's not at the low of the bar, right? It's at the near the top. So this one is up 0.2%, 0.19. So this one looks slightly better. So we want to see if this can continue to hold throughout the day. Better yet, if it can make new high, that would be even better. So we'll be watching for this as well. Going to stocks on the move. There's not many stocks on the move right now. Um, CLH, Jazz, VCTR, CF, Crowd, CRM, NNM. Salesforce is continued to rise since the earnings, so that is remarkable in terms of the follow through that it made after the earnings, right? This is the third day in a row now, so it's still holding strong. But it's just not many stocks on the move. Like volume is low, and in general, and at least tech stocks not. There's CrowdStrike here. Let's take a look at that one. So that one also report earnings last week, and looks like it continued to, like Friday it came back down after Thursday's big gap up, and today it looks like we're able to follow through again and make new highs. So that's good news. So again, there's some software related stuff that is doing not too bad, right? It's doing okay. So that might be the only area. That is one area to kind of continue to watch. Other than that, very quiet market in general. And but all the indexes are down right now, so we'll have to see where it goes. And I think it's been very hard environment for traders like me. It's just most of the time it just it go up one two day and it fizzle. It breaks out and it fizzle. So it's very choppy, very hard. So yeah, just in September, going to September is not the best month, so anything can happen in general. So again, we just need to be more cautious and just wait for the market to let us know when it's ready to run. Right now, it hasn't run yet. So thank you all for watching. Have a good day.